Hi guys, my name is Jenny Sapphire, and today I'm here with a friend of mine. Well, I'm on the phone with her, you guys. Well, two of them anyway. I can't see because like the...
Oh, by the way, I got a new video card.
Oh yeah, she kind of showed me yesterday. So today, well, last week was a very important day for me and my two best friends. It's the 2nd year anniversary for when the three of us met and went to Hiram. So today, I thought I would talk with you guys about my experience with Hiram. So, yeah. So I...
Roll it again. Let's get fun.
Yeah. Alright, so anyway, let's see, a couple months before I went to Hiram, I got a mail saying that I was accepted into Hiram G. Andrews, and it said I was supposed to be there by Monday, September 3rd. But I got up there a couple days early because I want to get settled in before I get out of my program. So anyway, so I got up there. Yeah, so I got there September 1st, and I didn't get up there till like around 6 o'clock. And that was when I met this one guy. His name is Steven Shoemaker. Alright, yeah, so so I kind of first met, what was I do? The first person I met was my next door neighbor, and my sister's two kids they had to use the bathroom, but they couldn't because my next door neighbor forgot to unlock the door. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, so where was it? Okay, so yeah. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Anyway, you guys, so when I went up there, my parents and I, we met this one guy that my best friend Virginia used to be friends with. But yeah. Hold on. That was Steven. Yeah. I mean, you could because I guess you guys have been like, I don't know. Yeah, anyway, so Steven was the first person me and my parents met, and he was showing me and my parents where to get some extra snacks. Cause you guys know us. We have this thing called, that's crazy. Not only I've been at it since going to Hiram. Yeah. Okay, I'm guilty of that. Not only do I have it, I kind of gave it to Ariel. I mean, not bad. But anyway, I mean, that's how us city people. That's how us city people are. We're not used to drinking limited amounts. Like if you're a country person, yeah. Like when you're a country person, you're okay with it. But when you're a city person, you're not used to that kind of stuff. So it may take some years, or it may take both. Like it took me like. I think it took me almost like the whole entire year. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, so me and hold on, let me do this real quick. Okay, there we go. Okay, so yeah. So anyway, you guys, I went back to my room and I was at my parents was helping me unpack my stuff. Like there were different years. Like the first year, my parents was helping me unpack my stuff. The second year, I did it. Well, not the second year. The second term, I did it myself. And then the third time, I did it myself. Like, yeah. So anyway, and then the second day I was up there, which was a Sunday, I met this one guy. His name is, well, no, what was like this? Steven was showing me around in college, and then I was shoot, and I started eating Steven and. Well, actually, no, I didn't start eating with Steven and them when I was up there. I kind of ate alone, you guys. I ate by myself because I had nobody to hang out with at the time. And then the second day when we went into the rec hall, I met this one girl who. I ain't gonna mention her name, but let's call her Veronica. Like, they know who I'm talking about, but I'm not gonna. They know who. Yeah, but let's call her Veronica. Even though Veronica's the black hair girl in this one show I used to watch. So anyway, I met this one girl. Her name was Veronica. I thought this was gonna be a friendly introduction, but the biggest mistake that she made was asking me for a donation for her mom. Like I really genuinely don't think that your mom would want people to know that she's having a surgery and all that. And even if she was, it really wasn't that serious. Like, everyone gets surgeries and all that. So, yeah. So, anyway, so that was her biggest mistake. And I was like, maybe. Because, like, here's the thing. I'm not allowed to give any of my money to anyone. I can pay for them, but I'm not allowed to, give them money. Huh? I think you have.
Okay, I'm just making sure.
I think so. But anyway, so the second day I hung out with this. Yeah, well, oh my lord. Don't worry, it's not, it's not him. It's one of my other friends that used to live in Pittsburgh. But yeah, so anyway, let's get back to what I was saying. So, we took a tour, you guys. And that's when I first saw Virginia and Ariel, because not only was I in court, Yeah. I mean, we saw we were, I mean, it's like this. So, I'll explain the whole first scenario over Virginia in a sec. But anyway, so, Monday we went to orientate. Wait, was it Monday we went to? I think it was. Yeah, it was Monday. When we like had orientation. So anyway, so Monday, me and my friends, we went to orientation and we had to go over some rules about being in high room, about no fighting and all that. Cause like if you break any of those rules, that was a risk of getting discharged. And I ain't risking that because the thing was like. I already didn't get accepted into Hiram G. Andrews, and if I was discharged, my mom would probably never let me go back up there. And I probably wouldn't hear the end of it so far. So yeah, so anyway you guys, let's get back to it. So I went down to Rec Hall with Steven, and I was watching him play some pool. And the time that he played pool was when I first met Virginia. Now like this, we didn't meet. Well, we met. Yeah, we did meet playing pool, but I also came in the, what should we call it? I came in the blue room with her, and me and her, well no, she was playing Yu-Gi-Oh! I was just watching, you guys, at the time. And then, and that was a Sunday. So that Monday when me, I think it was a Monday. Either it was a Monday, I don't know. I don't remember because it's been like 2 years since me, Virginia, and Ariel were in college. Well, it was like this. I graduated like a couple terms before. Well, no, I graduated a term before Ariel and a couple terms before Virginia. But we'll get to that later. But anyway, you guys. So, alright. So me, Virginia, Steven, and this one girl. Her name is Logan. Okay. So anyway, So, the four of us, we was watching this one movie. It was called Walking with Dinosaurs. It was the best movie ever.
Excuse me.
And then the second movie me, Virginia, and Logan was watching was Titanic. And it was the saddest movie ever. And that was like the oh yeah. Yeah, we all like broke down. We all got emotional and broke down. Yeah. And that was the first. Okay, so the day we watched Titanic, the first part, it was the same time I met Ariel and Jane, and I figured in my heart that I would be good friends with Virginia, Ariel, and Jane because one, the four of us came from the same path. We were like outcasts in the beginning, and then as we went on about our life, we started getting more and more popular. So yeah, so I started hanging out with Virginia and Ariel. I didn't hang out with Jane until she came to me and she was like, "So are you okay?" And I was like, "No." She was telling me about her problems, and I was like, "Hey, you know what? If you want to, you could definitely hang out with me, Virginia, and Ariel. Like we're nice people. We're not like everyone at that college. Yeah. Like, and I even told Jane at the time, you guys, that I've been through the same thing she went through. I've been, like, well, not just me, but also Ariel, and I think, I know me, I think, wait, Ariel, you've been bullied at your school, right?
Yeah, well, first grade in fifth, sixth, in 12th grade, so, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, so I know me, I know Ariel. I think, yeah, Virginia, you've been bullied, right? When you was at your school, right?
Oh, because of my name.
Yeah, so yeah, so I told, so yeah, anyway, you guys, yeah, so I told Jane, me, Virginia, and Ariel have been through the same thing you're going through. Oh wait, no, this wasn't in November, this was in September. So, Jane started hanging out with the three of us. I mean, she can't, like, here's the thing, like, she didn't have to sit alone, like, Jane doesn't have to sit alone, you really,
Yeah, well, it's a bit junior,
yeah, yeah. So then a couple days after we watched the movie, me, Virginia, Ariel, Steven, this one guy, and Veronica, we all went to Burger King and we ate dinner there. Like, honestly, it's better for us to eat out instead of eating at college, because like sometimes like at the college they give us like slop and all that. Like, not to be mean, but yeah, not to be mean, like for like the lunch ladies that's up at Hiram, I don't want you guys to feel like I'm being mean if you're watching this video. Yeah, so we all went out to eat at Burger King. So yeah, and then like getting back, it was like a bit of a situation, cause like Virginia was saying, well, I want to go in through the front, and then Steven was saying, you know, we can go in our cat, like the way, I can't say it right, we can go in the same way, like our dorm, we can go in through our dorm halls. But yeah, when I went out through the dorm hall,
can we keep your tracks shut?
yeah, but it wasn't but like, it was like, you know what, I had to go in through the dorm because I realized my ID was missing. So I checked all over, and I realized it was back at the college and somebody found it. So yeah. So it was a good thing that I used my common sense and I bought myself a keychain. And hold on, and here's the thing, you guys, I still have it to this day. This is one of the keychains I bought from the Notion store, and I still have it to this day. Yeah. Okay, can I show? Can I show like the people on YouTube?
Yeah.
I mean, they can see it. Yeah, this is what Ariel's got, and then this is what... That's what Ariel's got. I know you guys can't see it because of like the reflection. And then this is what I got. So now we're getting into October. So October comes in as a pretty chill month, you guys. It's a pretty chill month. And me and Ariel and Virginia, we were discussing about what we want to dress up as for Halloween. And so I was Superman, Ariel was a veterinarian, and then Virginia was... Virginia was like a masquerade princess, and like, honestly, I think the dress Virginia... I'm gonna be honest, the dress Virginia had was really pretty. Even though like it didn't have sparkles, but it was still really pretty.
That was
Yeah. So a couple weeks later, and I met this one guy, his name is Duncan, and me and him became friends. And I was wondering why and I asked him if he had cola, and he told me no, he didn't. And I was wondering why, because if he did have cola, I could have brought him over to Virginia's room. But yeah. So okay, so what's the next one? And we met playing, I think we met playing pool. I don't fully remember, but we met playing pool, and he started to treat me like he was he started to treat me like I was a good friend, which I really do appreciate, because I got the same satisfaction from both. Well, not the same satisfaction, because I got the same feeling about Ariel and Virginia, and I felt like they would have been like my real clique from the day I met them to the like till the end of the time, which there really is no end of time. So even if I died, I'm still gonna be friends with Ariel and Virginia. Heck, like no bonds can be broken. Nothing can break a bond between me, Ariel, and Virginia. Not even a relationship.
Honey, you can be dead.
Like, yeah, like...
I want you dinosaur.
Yeah, like, not trying to be...
I like to watch Frozen too.
Yeah. She's not the only one. Ariel, she's not the only one. Ariel, she's not the only one.
I only do that. That's the reason.
Yeah, anyway, so... Yeah, so then in October, we meet this one guy, his name is Hector. We met him when we were playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Yeah. And Hector he was a good friend, and he would hang out every single... Yeah, so all of us became friends with Hector, not because of Yu-Gi-Oh, but because, like, we really got to know him, and I felt like he probably went through the same thing as me, Virginia, and Ariel. So, yeah. And then who did we meet afterwards? We met Oh, I remember. We met these two guys. One's name is Ryan. So here's the thing. I'm not friends with him no more. Cause honest, not the Ryan that I became friends with last year. A different Ryan. And yeah. But yeah, let's not talk about him. He's out of my life, you guys. So yeah. Anyway, so after we met Hector, we met this one guy. His name is Dawson, and he's a really chill person. We call him Zarnax. And in my way of Zarnax, it means Zarnax means Lily Dusk, I think. That's why Dawson. Yeah, so in the roleplay, he's this Dusk, you guys. That goes from universe to universe, and he works alone. And oh shoot, I forgot. So so when I was at Ireland, so this was like the day before my tryout, and this is when we went to the when me, Virginia, and Ariel went to the studio tour. I got like a call from Steven saying that he had to go to the dorm counselor's office. Cause what happened was, it's like this. So Veronica told these two guys that I'm still friends with to this day. So it's like this. Veronica told these two guys to find a way to get Steven discharged. So they went in his room while him and his ex-girlfriend, who I don't even talk to that much of no more. Well, actually, no, I take it back. We don't talk to that much of no more. Like, let's call her Diamond. It was Virginia's roommate from the fall term of 2018. So Diamond graduated, and she was a graduate, so it was like this. Like, she was really nice to me, and she was nice to Ariel, and she was nice to Virginia. But anyway, so Diamond, so Steven and Diamond, you guys, they were watching a movie, and like these two guys, let's call them, well, her name is Sam and Justin. So they were messing with Steven, and like he was chasing after them, but I don't think he meant to. That's what happens when you make him angry. Like, he does something, and like these guys really provoked him. So and and like I wrote down in like the tears, and Virginia really felt bad for me. Virginia felt bad for him, and I think, both Virginia and Ariel felt bad for him, and we knew. Well, Virginia felt bad for him. I think Ariel did too, but honestly, but I at that time, she was with Veronica. Because Veronica wanted... Veronica's whole goal is to take people with her and not let them hang out with their friends.
Yeah.
So anyway, so the day I had a 2-day tryout in the kitchen. Everyone, like, I don't get it. Everybody always have like 1 day, but I always have 2 days of my trials. Like, I don't get it. Why? I don't get it. Hey, when you guys have your tryouts, how many days did you guys have tryouts? I had like 2 days. I had the 15th and 16th of October. Oh yeah, so the day I did my trial, well, the 15th I did my tryout. I was with this, his name is Dom. Like, he's a really good person. He's a really chill person, and he knows Veronica way more than Virginia and I knew her. Like, him and Ariel are maybe about the same. So yeah, so he was like, oh sir, I heard you were, I heard you, so he was like, he came to me and said, I heard you used to be friends with Veronica, and I was like, yeah, actually no, that was another time, so we'll talk about that. So he's like, oh, so you played against, so I heard you played against Tim and Yu-Gi-Oh! And yeah. So wait, did you know how to play Yu-Gi-Oh? And I was like, yeah, I played it during when I was at my original school, and I played it with my 2 friends. But yeah. But not only did I play it with my 2 friends, not only did I play it with Virginia and Ariel, you guys, they basically taught me, the rules. Even though I knew, but I wanted them to teach me instead of Veronica. Well, actually, no. Well, no, they taught me first, and then Veronica tried to tell me how to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Yeah. So anyway, he was like, anyway, so he was like, oh, maybe one day, maybe me and you could do a bit of one-on-one. And I was like, I don't know, because you're really good, and I'm just a beginner. And he's like, well, I'll probably let you win easily. And I was like, oh, well, you really don't have to. You really don't have to. But thank you anyway, but you really don't have to go easy on me. I should take a weird one. It's like, every time Virginia beats me, I take a loss. But yeah, she really don't make fun of me, but I take a loss. But, it's like I do it for the fun. I'm rather, yeah. Like, there's a difference when it's me versus Virginia and when it's me versus Ariel. When it's me versus Virginia, she easily wins. Or when it's me versus Ariel, it's a stalemate. As in, I'll win or she'll win. Like, there were plenty of times where she beat me in Yu-Gi-Oh! And there were plenty of times where I beat her, you guys. I kind of learned from... Yeah. I mean, you did. You really did. Neither did I, yeah, but anyway. Yeah. Oh yeah, let's explain that day. So, when me, Virginia, and Ariel, when we first met Hector, Veronica comes in. And Ariel beats Veronica, and Veronica's like flipping out. She was like, I And then, like, Veronica, chill out. Like, well, even I thought you're like, but like, girl, but like, chill out. Like, it's just a game. Yeah, that's how life is. You win some, you lose some. You take it as a grown adult, and you take a lose as a grown adult. Like, yeah, what time is it? Okay, we still got time. Okay, anyway, so next day, no, Veronica is like freaking out. I was like, girl, you gotta chill. And I come back and Ariel has this pressure on her shoulder that's pushing down on her. Oh my goodness. And it was no good. Her shoulder like started hurt. Like, it started hurting, right? Yeah, her shoulder started hurting. It was that pressure, okay, coming from Veronica. Like it's just a game. Like, you win some, you lose some. Like heck, like, Ariel beat... Yeah, so Ariel had the forfeit due to her injury. So Ariel and I, the two of us, went to Virginia's room. And then Hector met us in there. He's like, oh, let me look for Virginia. So he knocked on the door. He's like, so this is your... So what are you guys' names? And I'm like, hi, my name is Joe, and this is my hi, my name is Joe, and these are my best friends, Virginia and Ariel. So yeah. And he was like, hi, I'm Hector. Yeah. That Monday after core, Hector came downstairs and said, he came to me and said, can you call your friend down here? And I was like, sure. So I called Ariel and I was like, hey Ariel, you remember this one match with this guy that you had? You remember this one match against this one guy that you had to forfeit due to your pressure? And Ariel was like, yeah. And I was like, well, he wants to know if he could still give you a match. So Ariel was like, yeah. So she came downstairs with her Yu-Gi-Oh cards, and she gave Hector the match that he owed her. And in comes Dom, and he's like, oh, we have two people that play Yu-Gi-Oh, so Jody's not the only one. And I was like, did Tim send you? And he was like, nope. And I'm like, okay. So in my head I'm thinking, Jenny, why the hell would you ask that? And this dude's your friend. He's like, no, it's cool. I get that a lot because I do hang out with him. And he's like, and I'm like, I mean, I didn't say it. But that's your opinion. He's like, I mean, I agree. So nowadays, Dom started being friends with Ariel and I. And Virginia. Like, he was not, like, yeah. So in November hits and we met, yeah, and we meet, And we met Sarnax and his roommate Harry. Like, oh my goodness, y'all, Harry was amazing. He was amazing. He was talking about sports and all that, and he came to me. Yo, I could like Virginia and Ariel, like they could tell. Like I started having this nervous feeling on my face, like. Cause you guys, I've never met a guy who talks about like he came up to me and talked to me about sports. Never in my life. I guess mainly because like I don't like a lot of sports, but I only like this one sport soccer. Anyway, you guys, so it was also fun. So the next thing later, the two guys started staying with us, and in comes Veronica. And she's talking about she got a boyfriend again and all that. But Virginia was just slowly trying to help her out. All Virginia said was, "I will give you gifts." And then out of Veronica's mouth is the word jealous. That's the one word that's gonna make you lose your friends. And that's the one word that's gonna turn you into a jerk. The word jealous, you guys. Yeah. 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 So Alyssa made this jealous. Yeah. I was shocked. She made this jealous comment about me and my friends not being in a relationship, and she is like. We weren't trying to like make it to a competition. We was trying to help her out. Like like it was a thing. She was at the time. She was our friend. I will admit that. Even though she has said some pretty messed up things at the time, she was our friend, and as friends, and as the people that have been through the same thing that she went through, you guys, we had to help her. So yeah, so we try to tell her, just have them give you a gift. But like, yeah. Yeah, like, here's the thing. I didn't care if I wasn't in a relationship, and neither did my friends.
Yeah, I work right home, so.
Yeah. But like, yeah. So then the next day, all of us went our separate ways. Like, I went back to my room to cool down. Ariel went to the annex to cool down. Virginia followed her in there. What else? Alyssa was there. Veronica was there. Dang it! Yeah. Scratch. I want to scratch that. Veronica was there, and she went to us and apologized and said, "I'm sorry I said you guys were jealous." I mean, like, yeah, like, if you, like, and I said to Veronica, if you want to have friends, you gotta start treating friends the way you want to treat them. It was like this, we all treated Veronica the same way we wanted her to treat us. We were nice to her, we felt bad for her, because it was like this, like, when we met Veronica, at the time, she was like us. We really felt bad because she, didn't have anyone to hang out with. But yeah. So let's skip those other days and talk about the whole us going to Virginia's church for. So yeah, then the next couple of weeks and this in the next couple. Yeah, so it's a couple of weeks we talked about all of us going to Virginia's church for Thanksgiving. So we all went to Virginia's church, and as good friends, we invited Veronica. Well, Virginia invited Veronica, and I told her it was a good, and I told her, you know what, it's your choice. So we let Veronica come with us to church, which at the time was a terrible mistake that all of us made because Veronica embarrassed 3 people. Well, 4. She embarrassed me, Ariel, Lizzie. Well, let's not call her Lizzie. Well, let's call her Bridget. Yeah, so it was me, Ariel, Bridget, Virginia, Jane. Well, Veronica didn't embarrass Virginia, but she did embarrass me, Ariel, Bridget, and Jane. And next time and this is what we told Virginia, and this is what we all agreed to. Anytime we go out somewhere, Veronica isn't coming with us. Because, y'all, she is an embarrassment. Like, I'm not trying to be mean to you, Veronica. I'm not trying to be mean, but I'm just saying, you have been embarrassing us. You have done some things that you or anybody else, that neither you or anyone else should do out in public. So anyway, so the next day after that, Virginia, Ariel, and Lizzie, who we're gonna call Bridget for right now. So Virginia, Ariel, and Bridget, they had a dormitory, that was a mandatory meeting. Mandatory means it's when something is mandatory, you gotta go for it, even if you don't want to or not, unless you let them know where you are. Like for example, I told, like this one time I told my dorm rep Dom that I was downstairs in the rec hall doing teammate ball because I thought it was that Wednesday, but it was actually not. What was that? But anyway, you guys, so.
I do miss watching my Bobby.
What was that? Did a button just fly over here? I don't know. Oh my god, it's a thing, bro. Yeah, I'm gonna get to that. So we were playing Sorry. It was me, Ariel, Bridget, Veronica, and this whole board game thing was going good until the Sorry game. When it was Betty, let's call Lizzie Betty. When it was Betty and Veronica versus me and Ariel, and Betty and Veronica won. Veronica made fun of Ariel. And Ariel, Ariel broke down into tears. She got mad and then broke down. I felt bad. Like, Betty wasn't laughing at Ariel and neither was I. The difference was I was laughing with Ariel. Like, whenever I laugh with someone. I don't laugh at someone. When I'm laughing at as someone, I feel bad about it. When I was laughing with Ariel, I was like, you know,
Well, you said you didn't get your friend, and I was really crying because as me and that way, like really
yeah.
about something, really shut down.
And Miss Deanna was like, Ariel, are you okay? Anyway, so when me and Ariel did was we asked Miss Deanna if we could ban ourselves for 24 hours. And she allowed us to do so. But she didn't ban us for 24 hours. She banned us for the day. To get away from Veronica.
Yeah.
So we all went to Virginia's room.
We were really upset, and it's not shut down at that point.
We went to Virginia's room. We told Virginia the whole entire story. We told her what went down and all that, and we told, yeah. And she was like, "Where's Betty? Where's Betty? Where's Betty?" And then she was like, "Veronica took her." Like Veronica took her to go help her pack. Like at the time, like here's the difference between me and. Here's the difference. Like I don't have Ariel help me pack. Okay, if I need Ariel's help, I'll ask for Ariel's help. Like
I basically.
yeah, so Ariel was the one. Ariel hung out with me in my room, and the two, like she was working on her fan fictions while I was packing all that stuff. I really didn't need Ariel's help because all I did was I packed all my stuff up. Like I put all my stuff together, and yeah. Like I didn't I'm not trying to be mean, but I didn't come up to the college with Ariel's help. I did not pack my stuff with Ariel's help. So I could pack and go back home without Ariel's help. Ariel knew here's the thing. Ariel, she was there to hang out with me, and yeah, and we were while I was packing, I was talking with her at the time. So I don't understand why you need Betty's help. Why you would need Betty's help to help you pack? If I can pack all my stuff by myself, you can pack all your stuff by yourself. You know? But yeah, Ariel, you agree with me on that one, right? It's like this, it's like for example, if me, man, like I said, if I can pack all my stuff by myself, then so can she, right, Ariel? Yeah. So she was being a bit of a smart ass and took Lizzie. I mean not Lizzie. Her name is Lizzie, but we'll call her Betty. But she was being a smart ass. She took Betty away from Ariel and I.
Yeah, she was in high school, but
she's it was a good thing. Here's the thing. It's a good thing one of my friends from my original school came, because she would have tried to take them away from me.
Yes,
yeah, anyway, you guys, so me and Ariel, we went to Virginia's room, and we told her the whole thing. Virginia calls Betty, and Veronica answers the phone. And we knew for a fact, Betty told us, and here's what Betty told us. She she told us Veronica went in her purse and snooped through her text. No, she told us Veronica was snooping through her text. Like, yeah. So the next day later, Virginia went home for Thanksgiving break, and I hung out with Ariel. And then that night later, Ariel went home, and I started hanging in my room by myself. I mean, I might as well, cause like I literally have nobody to hang out with. So I hung out in my room Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Sunday I hung out with Virginia and Ariel in their room. You guys? So yeah. So yeah. And now we're getting into December. Which was which is a month for a couple things. Let's talk about. Well, I'm gonna do this anyway. First, I'm gonna talk about the bingo night thing. So, even though it was out of order, so let's talk about. I want to do like this. We're gonna talk about bingo, then the talent show, and then and then Willie met this one guy in the car. So let's talk about the bingo. So during bingo night, me, Ariel, Virginia, we decided to let Veronica. We decided to put our whole issue with Veronica aside, and we decided to play bingo with her. Because we felt bad because not everyone at that college wanted to hang with her. But like we felt bad because two people, okay. Because like a couple of people were picking on her. I'm not gonna say their names, but like a couple of people were she was being picked on by the whole entire school. But like I kind of feel bad. There was this one guy, his name is, let's call him Jimmy. So yeah, so basically Jimmy has been picking on Veronica. And yeah, and it was like terrible. And he was like picking on her for like months, and it was sad. And we felt bad for her, so we let her sit with us. But yeah, during the bingo night, we was all having fun until these two people, I ain't gonna say their names, but they were like going after Veronica. And me, Ariel, Virginia, we tried to tell her, just ignore him. Cause like that's the thing, cause like, if you don't ignore the bully, here's the thing. If you don't ignore the bully, yeah, I was gonna say that. Just ignore them and like go to an adult and let them know that they're picking on you. Because if you keep, like, here's the thing, Aaron does have a point. Bullying them don't work because like they're gonna keep doing it. But at the same time, if you argue with them, it's gonna make the whole situation worse. To a point where you guys are ending up going to get into like a physical fight. So yeah, so we just told Veronica, just go let the dorm counselors know. And she was like, I'll let them know, but I'm not gonna rat you guys out. So she told the dorm counselors, and what do you guys know? She didn't rat us out. So, yeah. Now the talent show. So, it's like, me, Virginia, and Ariel, what we've been doing in Virginia's room was, besides watching, like, TV shows and animes. Well, it was like this. It was like this. So, the three of us agreed on, okay, we wanted to sing this. We could have sang this one song all for one together. So, me, Virginia, and Ariel, we had an idea to do All for One from High School Musical 2. But then we all was like, oh, we should do our own thing. We was hoping we could do our own thing, but we didn't know we could do more than one thing, you guys. If we would have known, we would have also did All for One. Yeah. Yeah. So we were practicing until the rehearsal of the talent show. So all of us were going. So this is what all of us did. All of us was like sitting in in the hallway waiting to be announced. Like, oh my goodness, I'm so excited. So all of us, we were sitting. So like, Erin was doing her taekwondo. It was taekwondo, right? Yeah, so, okay, yeah. I just want to make sure I got it right, because, like, I didn't want to say the wrong thing and then mess up. So, Ariel was doing taekwondo, which is, like, self-defense poses. Yeah. Virginia was singing this one song from this one anime called Romeo and Juliet, and I was singing Fireworks by Katy Perry. And, oh my god, the whole crowd loved me, Virginia, and Ariel. And like, Veronica was singing, but yeah, like, even though... Yeah. But anyway... Yeah, here's the thing. Veronica takes everything too early. Like, Ariel was just... When somebody says no offense, that's just their way of joking around. Like, for example... And Ariel was saying, Joe... And Ariel was like to say, Joe... You're like a... video game addictive person, no offense. I know Ariel's not offending me. It's what I do, like, and also, yeah. But, Veronica, when somebody says no offense, you reply back with none taken. That's the whole messed up thing. Oh, sorry, I took the tag off. Anyway, so the day after, yeah, so it was like this summer. Yeah, wait for that. Yeah, honestly, when Veronica did her dance, I was shocked. I'm like, oh snap. Did she like tap dancing? Or something? And like, I I thought everyone was cheering for her, but in their heads I can tell they weren't happy for her. Now, yeah, I could tell that, but so can Ariel, like, I mean, who could blame them, like, at the time, who could blame them, because, like, like, really, you're dancing, like, you dance like you shit your pants. No offense, but yeah. Well, she was, well, not really, she was basically dancing like she was at a strip club. Well, that's what basically everyone says. Everyone keeps telling her she dances like she's in a strip club. Oh, she dances like she's in a strip club. Oh, you see her? She's dancing like she's in a strip club. Like, yeah. And like the next day at like lunch, this girl Veronica comes up to me, Virginia, and Ariel. We talk about how proud we were. That's all we did. We were proud of her. She was saying stuff like, "Oh, you guys are just jealous because I'm popular and you're not," and we took offense. Like we were jealous of it, but looking at it now it's like, oh well, you know what? Maybe we shouldn't be her friends. She's on her own. Yeah. But like, here's the thing. She will always randomly try to take Ariel away from us. All the time. Yeah. But here's the thing, the reason why Virginia did was like Ariel told Veronica she didn't want to go. Virginia was like, Ariel, just go with her. Veronica, and the reason why was because Veronica would have been like, Veronica likes to break down and play like she's upset. Like, Veronica, you have other friends that can go with you. Like you gotta realize when people are too busy. But yeah. So so now we're getting into the day before graduation. So we wanted to hang out with these two guys. One's name is Cole, the other one, his name is Carter. Yeah. It's this one guy, you guys, that keeps doing this Kaba thing. Not because of him saying that, Ariel says that, and then it's like, Ariel said that, it gets like crazy. They did. Oh shoot, yeah. Alright, so Ariel's other friend, her name is Hannah. She came as well, and like, oh my goodness, it was crazy. Yeah. But we're not gonna get into that because I'm not trying to make my. Yeah. Yeah, and I was saying to Hannah, and I was like, Hannah, you know she won't do that. She just won't. Here's the thing. She just won't come on her own because of her drama. And also, yeah. Yeah. But yeah. So anyway, like. Yeah, so now we're getting from. Yeah. So we're gonna save more of this for tomorrow. We're gonna save the January through April. So this is gonna be part one of our experience up at Hiram. So if you guys like this video, make sure you give this video a thumbs up, and also subscribe to Jenny Sapphire, and also subscribe to two people, which is and Home Dragon Neil. Make sure you subscribe to the three of us. So yeah, that was our experience for being up at a high room. Well, only the first part. We'll do like two more part. We'll do part 2 tomorrow.
The first thing was the formula that she doesn't have any magic.
Well, yeah. So yeah, so we'll see you guys later. And also, I forgot, so I'll probably do some more animations whenever I move on my own. Because the reason why I'm not doing them is because of like a couple of things. One, basically the stress of me and my friends being attacked by other people. And then the other reason is because the lack of... the other reason is because, like, if I do it at night, like, I'm sometimes busy during the night and during the day to do it, so whenever I'm living alone, that'll be the best time to bring back in Saturnation. I like to call it Saturnation. So yeah, so if you guys like this video, like I said, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to me and my 3 friends. I'll definitely put their channel in the link below, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye!